Welcome to the Rugs to Riches show. Grab a drink and get comfortable. The live show is about to start.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. It's another Monday night, and it is just me tonight for the beginning of the show. Goldwyn is watching some baseball, I guess. His kids are playing baseball right now. I was out last Monday for the beginning of the show, so we're just swapping. So, pretty crazy week. With oil prices and this war going on. I don't know if you guys have noticed that the price of oil or gas has been climbing. So I believe that is the cause of Iran trying to shut down the Strait of Hormuz. Did I pronounce that right? Hormuz. I don't think Twitter's working tonight. I got an error message saying that X Spaces probably isn't showing up. So I'm not 100% sure that it's being broadcast on X, but it is what it is. But I kind of thought it was weird that they were saying that the gas prices are back at the all-time high from when COVID first started. But I don't know. It don't seem that high to me, but maybe it's just I'm used to seeing gas prices rise and fall over time as I'm getting older. But we'll see. Hopefully by next weekend, gas prices be back down. Let's pull up the chart. Bitcoin. We are at 69. Can't go wrong with that number. Looks like we got a big, nice little green candle pumping for today. Let's see how far away we are from the all-time high. Oh my gosh, 82%. That sounds so crazy. We have to move up 82% just to get back to all-time high. Oh my gosh. Can it happen? Yes. Will it happen? Yes. When will it happen? Who knows? Nobody knows. If I had a guess, I would say right now that we're pretty much bottomed out. Let's draw a line here. I mean, it definitely looks like we got a trend, upward trend right here. And then moving across, we definitely have some support. I don't know what I would say more this is like a channel. Channel from here. So I believe this is the support channel right here. So we might bang up and down off this for a while before we start moving up. But yeah, today was a nice green candle. My thoughts on this is that we'll bang on here, come back down, test that, off to the races. And I think we'll be doing that by June. And why do I say June? Because May, we have a new Fed chair coming in, and the idea is he's going to lower interest rates by a lot. I don't know what a lot is. I would say what are interest rates out right now? Like 6%. I think if we can get down to about 5%, that's going to boost the economy. 1% doesn't sound like a lot, but they'd go by basis points. So that's quite a few basis points. I want to say they go in 25% increments. So that's 4 basis points. If we can get down to, and I think it's going to be 4 basis points, maybe 5 or 6 within this year. Depends on how hard he decides to lower them. You know, Jerome Powell, he was lowering them by like a 1 basis point, quarter of a point percent, and then this last time they didn't even move it; they left it the same. So if the next guy comes in and does 2 basis points for each Fed meeting, I mean that could lower it a lot. I know Trump wants lower interest rates. I know everybody does. At least everyone that I talk to does. I haven't heard of a good argument of not lowering basis points. Excuse my voice, by the way. I still lost my voice from like a month ago when I was sick. I'm hoping it comes back because right now it just sounds like I'm hitting puberty. But let's see the time frame on this. So March, April, May, June or July. So that's about right here. 120 days. Yeah, my line. Let's fix this line. Let's draw a new line. Yeah, that's a good line. Can't go wrong with that. There we go. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go look at Ethereum, because that's what I'm more interested in is Ethereum. Mostly because our project is tied to Ethereum. Now this guy, let's see how far we have to go to get back to previous highs. Oh my gosh, 146% to get back to where we were. It's pretty good gains. It's better than the 82% with Bitcoin. Just for shits and giggles, let's go look at Solana. Jesus, Solana's down to seventh highest market cap. Okay. Solana's a lot more choppier. Get out of here. I'm just wondering, 240%. Solana might be the better play for the large caps. What do you guys think? What's going on? If you guys are in the chat, feel free to chime in. I know Goldwyn is not a Solana fan, but I'm not opposed to Solana. So we got BNB still 4th. And then XRP is now up to, or is 5th. Let's go look at these. I had no idea BNB was so high. I was thinking it was further down the list. Going back to 116% to get back to where we were for BNB. XRP. So that, yeah, from back in 2021, we're bouncing off these high or prior highs as support. That's actually good. That looks good. Looks real good, actually. I got some of my XRP back. I don't know if you guys knew or not, but I had a bunch of XRP locked up in this app called VOD, and they went bankrupt back during the last bear market, and I haven't got my coins back yet. They did receive a second distribution. I got back like, I don't know, I think it was like 1,400 tokens, which sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot from what I actually had in there. It's kind of disappointing. I'm hoping to get back more. But we're looking at 169% to get back. I mean, Solana is still number one for the best potential gains. I'm going to skip over Doge and look at Cardano. Cardano never made higher highs. Do we want to say that we're in a bear market? Or did we finish the bull market and now we're in a bear market? We're waiting for the next bear or bull market now? I don't want to say that yet. I feel like we're in the super cycle. So I think this is just a lull and we'll go back up because really only like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and BNB were the only ones that made all-time highs. Solana might have, barely. But I think that's it. I think everything else is kind of, except for the newer coins that weren't around the previous bull market. So what are we on? We're on Cardano. Oh my gosh. So if we go, we have to go up 414% just to get back to the recent highs. Still have to go up 1,100% to get back to $3. Oh my gosh. Does that sound right? Is that 13x? Is that a 13x? Do you think Cardano could get back to $3? I mean, it looks like it's been struggling. And when it first launched, it had the pump, the hype. Then we rallied. Then we had the bull market of 21, which looks like the high was like 310. I sold my Cardano. I bought it at like, I think it was like 68 cents. So I bought it like right around here and sold it right at $3 on the dot. I put a sell order in, sold it, took that money and bought XRP because that hadn't pumped yet, and then lost it, got it all locked up in the bankruptcy. So that was a good move and a bad move. Sucks. So Cardano, man, that's a big play. 25 cents right now. Looks like we've really bottomed out on that. Do you guys hold any Cardano? I do not at this time. But it seems like this might be a good long-term hold if we can get back. If we can get back to $3, that'd be insane. Some good gains right there if you can hold it. Question is, do you think you'll ever get back that high? I'm on the fence. Hyperliquid. Let's go check this out. This is the new kid on the block. Everybody's been talking about this. Now, Hyperliquid, it's got a lot. Just shy of 1 billion tokens. 961 million tokens. Market cap's 8.8. I don't know too much about Hyperliquid other than they have an exchange, I believe. But this might be a fad. I know a lot of people are interested in it. KR is a big Hyperliquid fan. Tron, let's look at them. I always like to consider Tron a scammer coin. feel like all the scam projects are on Tron. That didn't fall very hard. I wonder what's going on with them. How come that didn't fall very much compared to all the other tokens? This is interesting. Let's go check this out. Am I missing something with Tron? It's only got to go up 30% to get back to. I mean, this is a wick. So even if we went to the wick, 50%, it's holding strong. That's for sure. Chain length. I got no love for chain length. I don't think it's a utility token that I feel like has no hype around it anymore. And I don't think he'll ever. I mean, yeah, maybe he can get back to $50 a share from 8, but I don't see it going any crazier than that. Let's keep going down the list and see what we got here. Litecoin. Did that make an all-time high recently? No, this is 2021. No, nothing really did. Avalanche, I know that didn't. Sui. I'm on the fence about Sui. It's new. I think it's a growing ecosystem. I think it can manage to keep growing. So it's going to go up 460% to get back to its all-time high, which was back in December. Yeah, right around the new year. It's all-time high. $5. 5 extra money. That might be an interesting play. Tron token, Tron coin. I think that is. I don't think that's. I think that was a hype. A lot of these, I feel like I got no. Tether Gold. What is that? This is new. I've never heard of this. It tracks the price of gold. That's interesting. I had no idea that this was a thing. Tether Gold. Pax Gold. I have heard of this. Tether Gold. That might be interesting to look into for backing, adding that as a backing thing for DeFi-IRA. Help stabilize the price. BitTensor. I've been hearing a lot about BitTensor. So they've got 21 million tokens max supply. I would believe circulating at 10 million tokens circulating. So this has got the same tokenomics as Bitcoin. And it's got to go up 280% to get back to its previous all-time high, which was set back in February, March. But BitTensor, that's an AI play right there. That might be something good to jump into. It's expensive though. I say it's expensive for a token, but I mean, if it rallies up like Bitcoin, $200 token could be worth. I mean, it's not going to be worth 100,000. It's not going to be worth like Bitcoin, but I could see it maybe getting to $2,000. I wouldn't say this year. That's pretty high, but over time. Pepe. Let's see how far this is going down. This is, holy crapola. That's not as high as I thought. 750% to get back to all-time high. Not as bad as I thought. Ondo, this is the one I really wanted to check out. This is the token that I am firm believer of. It's 25 cents right now. Basically when it launched. We're back at those prices again. So we're looking at a 750 on the dot % gain to get back to all-time high, which I believe this token could be easily a $6 token. Let me check this out. This is backed by BlackRock. I really like Ondo. What's your guys' favorites? Go ahead and add it in the chat and I'll look it up. Put in the ticker symbol and I'll check out the charts. WorldCoin. Is WorldCoin what Donald Trump's in? No, not Donald's. Donald is First Liberty. Quant. Uh-oh, someone just chimed in. Hey, what's going on, Golden?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, I can't hear you. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can figure it out why.
While you're
Say something.
can you hear me now? Is it on your Bluetooth?
Well.
Check your Bluetooth since you're in your car. Can you hear me?
I don't know why I can't hear you.
Maybe turn your volume up. Turn your volume up.
I can hear you now.
What's going on?
Nothing. I had to switch from default to microphone or something.
Gotcha.
So
you're heading home from baseball?
I'm in the parking lot, and I figured I will. I figured you're probably on the tail end, so instead of trying to drive and talk, I'll just talk. Can you see me okay?
Yeah, I can see you just fine. Cool. I was just pulling up the charts of the whole crypto market, just checking out everything, seeing where we're at.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think we're at the bottom? This war or what?
I do. I honestly, I feel like I think we could do like maybe a 10% drawdown across the market, worst case scenario. But I feel like we've bottomed. Maybe have a short wick down 10% and then back up.
Yeah.
But I think we're at a major support. I don't know what else could drag us down.
Yeah. Right. Like inflation, war, World War III, nuclear shit. I woke up today to Twitter telling me that our nuclear plane is in the air and it's rendezvousing with the nuclear sub in the Gulf of America. I'm like, what the fuck? Which is crazy because, I'm a land surveyor, so we use GPS every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the government actually issued us a statement telling us that they were shutting GPS down this week. So because they're doing military drills. So I think it's really crazy that they can just shut down the GPS grid, right? Because don't the missiles that everybody's firing at us work off GPS grids?
Everything does, even the airplanes. So yeah. I don't know how are they just shutting it off for like your local area? It can't be everywhere. All the planes would be grounded. That would be headline news.
Yeah, maybe because we do where I am. There's 2 air bases here, so they could just be doing military drills with that air base. So therefore, maybe it's just our area that's being shut down.
That's weird. Yeah, I haven't heard anything like that before.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it was really crazy. My boss is all like, "Hey, do you have a we call it a gun, but it's an instrument, a manual instrument." And I'm like, "No." They're like, "Oh crap." They're like, the military contacted us and tell us the GPS crew is going to be down for a week. they're running military drills.
Yeah, that must be just in your local area because you can't turn off the GPS across the country.
Yeah, I guess.
A whole week,
but
at least.
That is kind of crazy that they can just shut it down. But I mean, we have two bigger airports here, right? We have the Destin Fort Walton Airport and then Pensacola or Panama City. So I mean, surely they're not grounded, right? They must.
Yeah, I feel like that would be some big news, headline news about, especially for a week.
Yeah, is Flyer in the thing? Maybe the FFA or FAA flies on a different frequency or something.
Maybe. I don't know. No, no one's chimed in but Crypto Mikey. It's been quiet. I saw there was a notification on StreamYard saying they're having issues with Twitter, with X. So even though we're live on there, it might not be showing up.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome that Crypto Mikey's in the house. Haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not going to do a duck race, but maybe we'll do it next week. Yeah. We'll add him in.
Yeah, we could. Well, I'm hopefully tell him. I think he voted. I got to do a duck race tomorrow. I intended to do a duck race today, but I forgot that we had a double hitter today. So both of my kids sort of played. We won both games. So we have a big tournament that the high school hosts. It's called the Showdown. So like IMG and a bunch of like top ranked schools in the country come to our school for a week. And the team that's here now is from Nashville and it's their spring break. So they come down every year on their spring break and they played their JV team, played our 9th grade team, which is what my youngest son's on. And then their varsity team played our JV team, which my son pitches for JV and varsity. Nice. And so he's all like, I might come in, I might not come in. I'm like the backup. If he's like, I'm the emergency pitcher. I'm all like, oh, so you're not playing. I was like, damn it. So,
but he came in though.
He didn't. No, we scored enough runs in the bottom of the 5th that we run rolled them. So he was warming up the whole 5th inning because the kid was kind of struggling a little bit. And so I thought for sure he's going to come in. He's their closer. So I thought for sure he's coming in the 6th inning, but then we scored like 4 runs at the bottom of the 5th and run rolled them. So.
Oh, good. Well, it sucks they didn't play, but it's good that you guys won.
Yeah. They're pretty solid. Actually, our JV team lost the other day. The last game they played, they lost. One bad inning, man. And actually, my kid did throw. He threw 2 1/4 or 2 1/3 innings, which is more than he normally throws, but it's still only like 25 pitches for 2 1/3.
Yeah, I'm optimistic about tomorrow's game with my son. They've been they won the last game, but they were on a losing streak there for a minute.
Yeah.
My son, he plays varsity. He's a freshman.
A pretty small school though, right?
Yeah, it's what is it? 2A is the division. Yeah, it's small.
I don't know what all those mean. I really don't.
I think it goes by the size of your school.
Yeah, because I know that we were one. I don't know what we were, 3A or 4A, and then the next year we switched to whatever the other one is.
Yeah. So. I think A is, I don't know what A stands for, but I feel like they're all A. But the number associated, it groups the size of your school. So like, like we're a 2A. If you went to a 3A, they would be more students, so you have a bigger pool of
Players,
players. Yeah. So yeah, they had to let I think they said they let go of 7 kids off the team because they didn't have enough to field a
junior varsity.
JV. Yeah, JV. So my son and another kid were the only 2 freshmen that they kept to move into. Yeah, and then Logan, my son, is the starting shortstop. So I think he would have. I mean,
that's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah.
If your kid's a freshman and he's starting shortstop.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be some drama there because there's 2 senior, or there's 1 senior and a junior that was going back and forth during the spring or the fall games, and they just moved them to second and third, put Logan in short. So
Yeah.
It seems like they all really enjoy his company. Last Friday? Not last Friday, but the following Friday, he had a game. They had four girls come just to watch Logan. I was like, who are these girls? He was all shy. He's like, no one.
That's why he had 2 heirs.
That's right. Well, that's funny. He won't admit to anything to us. He's too shy.
Well, that's good if they're coming to see him now.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. I haven't seen him yet, so maybe they'll be back this Friday at the game.
Cool, man. Well, did you talk about Flex at all?
I have not talked about Flex, no, because I'm out of the loop on Flex, man. Is it even up and running right now?
I mean, they shut everything down. I think what they did is they basically killed FTX. They killed I think they killed the trading side, and they're trying to get that LBot or whatever it is running. I didn't read the Medium post. I was pretty discouraged because I lost a crap ton of money in Flex. So and what was sad is I put so much money into it because I thought it was safe. Like I'm all like a great
It's
team.
a legit business.
Yeah, man, and it's a legit business. And I was just like, and it was funny because when you sold, I was all like, what are you selling for? Like blah 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 blah. In hindsight, dude, you made twice as much more. You still probably lost because it was still down, but you still saved, 50% more than what I did. At this point, it's probably my biggest loss in crypto.
Well, you know why I sold? Like, what was the factor?
All right, let me see. Hey, be safe. Hey, where are you gonna get your food at? Okay,
McDonald's.
All right, do you have money?
You said McDonald's.
We're live on the internet.
I probably am going to McDonald's.
I know it. That's what teenage boys do.
It is.
That or Chick-fil-A.
I don't know.
Chick-fil-A is much farther.
I would do Chick-fil-A, but that is a little far.
All right. Do you have money? I don't think I have any cash. What's that? Hold on 1 second.
Don't ask your dad for money. He just lost in Flex.
I don't know if that's enough, but that's what it'll have to be because that's all the cash I have.
Okay.
Love you too, buddy. Yeah.
No,
I'll tell him that.
Don't
tell him that crap. He might get back to his mother. All he has to do is watch our show. It's not like we lie.
Yeah, that's true. No, the reason I sold is because you guys kept saying it's a legit business, and that's what got me into to invest in it. But then what got me to sold is I was like, people start talking about hype, liquid hype or something like that, and they were like, you can trade on there, and it's so much faster. I'm like, there's no marketing campaigns going on with Flex that's competing with these things that are billions. They got $1 billion in their war chest. I'm just like, it's going to die off if you don't have the people trading on it.
Yeah.
From what I heard, the Hyperliquid was more user friendly. I don't know. So that's what got me to sell.
I felt like they were slow to implement everything. Right? Like they were launching and then it was like they took all this money and then it took 6 months to launch. right? So I felt like they kind of lost their mover advantage by I want to say being too slow, but I think they were just being thorough, and that's what you want from an investment. But then same thing, like they were coming up with these liquid bots that were supposed to be able to trade on hyperliquid so they could try to capture the benefits of hyperliquid, but it was just so slow to implement, and
Yeah.
I mean,
It takes time to build something out and test it.
it's pretty crazy. You always hear about cryptos, like you're always searching for the 100x. Well, I just sold the last of my FDX at a negative 100x. Like it was bought at $4 and I just sold it at 4 cents.
And you bought it pre-sale, right?
Yeah. So I don't know if the pre-sale was they launched at $4. So I think the pre-sale was $3. Or maybe they launched at 5 and pre-sale was 4. They had 2 pre-sales. So I got into both of the pre-sales, and then I went super heavy into the FLP. Because I'm all like, hey, the house always wins, right? You're being the house. And I put my uncle in, I put my friend who's not in crypto, I put him in. Oh man, it just hurts my soul. I
know.
But I brought up Flex to bring up this. Our CDs benefited. We actually got $20,000 of CD buys. And
oh, really?
Yeah, since Flex announced that they were closing, we had $20,000 of CD buys. So guys, remember we were talking about we're gonna cap it, right? We talked about capping it. Well, we're only $10,000 away from 100,000, which was our first cap point to make sure that we are running what we said, because the problem is that if the protocol isn't making money, then it's not worth us doing, right? Like it's great if we can give everybody else money, but if the protocol itself isn't making money, then it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Yep. So I got the website pulled up with the performance dashboard. Looks like we've been live for 68 days, and yield generated has been 4,500.
And that's actually paid out. So that's 4,500 that's already been sent to people's wallets. That's not pending.
Yeah. That's already been paid out after 68 days. It looks like we have. So this is kind of awkward or weird. It says $77,900 in active CDs. So that's what we brought in.
Yep.
That's how much each CD is worth. But then right here, it's credits on deposit, 13,000. So that is $13,000 that are on people's dashboards that can reinvest.
Yep. There's two holders that bought recently that hopefully they're watching the show. If you're watching the show and you bought credits and you did not buy a CD, they're just sitting on your dashboard. So there's 2. One has I think 8,000 and one has like 5,000 pending. So
yeah, that's a lot. That's what I was curious. When did they deposit? Do you know?
Within the last week. So
okay. And we don't know who they are. We need to put out a message.
Yeah, I'll put it in the group.
I'd hate for someone to get mad that they weren't earning anything.
Yeah, I'll put it in the group to remind them, because I know that we know their wallet addresses, and actually one of them, the one of the wallets knows all about it because they're actually the biggest holder. I don't want to say the wallet over the air, but
sure.
they're the biggest buyer of CDs, so they definitely know how everything works, because the first month they bought CDs every single day, but then right after Flex they put a big deposit in. So so they definitely know how it works. Yeah, they might have just got busy.
Yeah, so we're about 22,000 away from hitting our max.
No, dude, if you add that up, that's $90,000.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It just hasn't been inactive.
Yeah, so it's we're only about $10,000.
Okay.
So if you guys are on the fence about getting CDs, you know, there's only about 10,000, and we're going to shut it down. You know, and I don't know how long the team will have to decide. You know, I don't know how long we're going to do, but I would say what the 6 month unlock, right? If a lot of the CDs stay with us, then we'll unlock at that time, right? Because I think if we make it 6 months, then we have a proven business model. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's fair. 6 months from now, so that'd be June.
Yeah. Well,
So
not 6 months from now, at the 6 month unlock mark, right? We're in month 3 now. So we would lock it for maybe 2 months to make sure that everything's working and that we're producing income and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We lock it and then we'll reevaluate adding another 100,000. So
yeah,
go to 200,000 by
I figure we'll go like
midsummer.
100, and then maybe go to like 250 and put a cap at 250.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, we're not crazy ROI or not crazy, you know, APRs or anything like that. But slow and steady wins the race, man. Safe and steady.
Yeah, and that's the big thing too, right? Because our second month, we were actually down. Like our farming didn't make that much, and our bots are on Sol. So the first month, our bot made 7 Sol, but it was at an average of like $120. The second month, the second month, our bots created 21 Sol, but it was at an average price of like $85. So, you know, if it would have been at 120, we would have, and we still covered all of our yield, right? We still made a profit. We still made a profit last month, just not a huge profit, right? So that's the encouraging thing, was that we had a down month on generating yield, yet we still covered our liabilities.
Payouts, liabilities.
And so anybody that might be scared about us not earning and not being able to make liabilities, we started the treasury with money. So, you know, we have that buffer. So if for some reason we don't make, you know, as much as we need in a month, we have a buffer. So, but that's the thing. Before, you know, if it's 2 months, you know, if we're running behind, you know, 2 or 3 months, then that's when we'll call it quits or whatnot.
But you know, we're in this for the long haul. We're trying to make it work. We came up with DeFi-IRA because we got tired of other people's projects rug pulling or crashing or going crazy. So when we came out with CDs, you know, this was something that we're planning on making last, because we got tired of, you know, all the even the projects that we thought would last forever, man. I mean, Flex.
I mean, if you would have told me when Flex was launching, it would only last like I think it was 15 months. Maybe it was a little less than 15 months. It was just over a year mark, because that was the big thing. I knew when you got out, we weren't at the year mark yet, and I got those golden handcuffs because I had so much stuff in FLP that I got all those bonuses for, right? But hindsight, if I would have sold, not worried about the damn bonus that I got, you know, I would have had 50% more or 100% more probably.
Now, what do those bonuses get you?
Well, the bonuses got me FTX, which sounded fantastic when it was $4 a piece, you know, but at 4 cents a piece, it's pretty horrible. So, but it is what it is. You live and you learn, right? You make mistakes and you grow from it. You know, I guess they had. Good.
Yes. You guess what?
I was gonna say, I guess it wasn't my biggest loss because Celsius took more than that. So I guess Celsius is technically my biggest loss. But, But anyway, it is what it is, my man. CDs are rocking. You know, we just got another bot, so we're producing 2 different assets now. I think farming is going to start picking up. I think we're kind of at the bottom. So any kind of upward motion, and we're going to be good to go. And then I I have a secret project I'm working on. So hopefully
Yeah.
hopefully that comes to fruition.
What's your secret project?
It's another bot. I don't want to go into details, but it's another bot. So we'll be bot heavy. But it's a different
Hey,
bot.
so the bots have been working. I mean, we've been making, good returns on it.
Yeah, the bots are killing it for sure.
Yeah. So do you want to give a little bit of a sneak peek behind some of the bots that we have running right now, or no?
Nah, no. Let's keep that to ourselves.
Okay.
If they want to invest in it, buy CD.
That's right.
You can get up to 7 or 8%, depending on which asset you want to claim. So
I've got 220 credits just sitting on the dashboard, not doing anything. I'm waiting until I get up to 500.
Yeah.
And I'll buy a seventh. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll buy a sixth CD.
Nice.
$500 CD. And then I think once I do that, then I'll switch over to
IRA.
IRA.
Yeah. So, did you talk about the Autobots? The Autobots back up and running?
I did not. Go into detail. This was your deal.
Listen, actually, it's not even my deal, dude. It's all thanks to JC Crypto. We were just talking in a chat, and I was asking him some questions about getting our Autobot back and running, right? And he was just like asking me like kind of weird questions, like, well, if best case or dream scenario, what would you want? And I, typed it out, and I'm not kidding you. 2 days later, he's like, hey, me and my kid whipped this up for you. Here you go. It's live if you want to use it. He's like, it's totally, it's immutable and no ownership. He's like, so once once you fund it, it'll basically run forever because it buys a percentage. So
Yeah.
it buys, if they're, as the money gets lower and lower, it just buys less and less, but as the money goes higher, it buys more and more. So, it's awesome, and it buys IRA, VDT, and Bitcoin every single day for the treasury. And not only does it buy it, it sends it to the damn treasury. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is send ETH to the address.
That's freaking amazing,
dude. It's so crazy, and there's no ownership, so it's not like anybody can just take it from us. So it's pretty awesome. It's completely renounced. It's not even renounced. It's immutable. He said, immutable.
Yeah.
Is that
immutable.
Yeah.
I don't know I know you probably can't see on the screen, but I find it weird that only 2 people got silver and 155 got platinum, but nobody's got gold. Which I thought that was.
And one of those silvers was a mistake because he thought it was platinum. He didn't.
Oh, really?
He didn't read it. He just went by the color.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, I mean that's pretty cool that people have faith and belief in the system.
Yeah.
Going with the long-term one, which pays out the most.
Yeah, it pays out the most, and it helps the protocol the most. So that's the awesome part. Yeah. I think the cool thing is that I've seen the wallets that kind of tested the waters, right? They threw a couple $100 in, and then as the CD actually paid out, then they're like, okay, hey, it really is paying. I don't have to do anything, And then they bought more. So we did have a lot of repeat customers, I guess would be the terminology. So
yeah, repeat.
Yeah,
that's good. Man, if you guys want to drop a line in the chat telling any new features you'd like to see within CDs, I'd like to hear some feedback. We've been 68 days. I'd like to hear some feedback on how you guys think of the system so far.
Yeah. So I think the only I don't think there's any real drawbacks to what we've been doing. I've been talking to JC about our OTC bot, and so he has some concerns with that. He thinks that it would just be manipulated and it would just get drained every time we put money in it. So I've been thinking about that. But that's down the line. We got to once we get the Autobot up to a really badass level, then we can worry about because I'm still manually buying too because they're just testing that Autobot.
Yeah.
So I'm still doing manual buys every day too, but the Autobot triggers every day. And actually, it's really cool because the only features that we can really change on the Autobot is how many times a day it buys and the percentage it buys. So as we get more and more money into it, we can change it from once a day to 3, 4, 5, and 6 times a day.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then we are we only on Uniswap now for IRA tokens?
No, I haven't killed any of the I haven't done any of the LP stuff yet. So we're still on Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and Aerodrome, I think, are the 3 that we're on still.
Gotcha. And we're going to consolidate all of them to Uniswap because that seems to be the go-to place.
Yeah, we're going to consolidate to just ETH and BTC for the bull run, and then once we kind of see if we top, or once we decide that we've topped out, then we'll do a third and try to move the ETH and not all of it, obviously, ETH and BTC to USDC.
So before you jumped on, I was going over the crypto charts, and there is a Tether Gold. Have you heard of that before?
No, is it backed by gold?
Yeah, it's backed by gold, so it stays the same price as gold.
How do we know it's backed by gold? Because they say so? Are they audited?
I don't know. It's supposed to be a competitor of PEX Gold.
Oh.
But I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know. I don't know if it's on base chain or not, but
is it like 1-to-1, like one gold, one whatever equals 1 ounce of gold or something?
Let me go take a look at it. Yeah, it's the first time I heard of it. It's ranked number 30th.
I'm sure you haven't seen it, but I dropped into our private team chat. There's a tequila company in Mexico that's tokenizing their tequila.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can buy into the company.
Tether Gold. Here we go. Oh, you have to log in. Gold made easy. Oh, you gotta accept it. Bing. Tether Gold. U.S. market cap $3 billion. Gold bars 1,804 total gold bars. Gold kilograms 22 million. Or no, that's not million. 22,000. It says Tether Gold, but I don't actually know if it is a Tether-based company because the ticker symbol is XAUT. Well, I guess AU is gold.
It is.
So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Am I back?
XAUT. You're gray, but okay. Yeah, I can see you.
All right. Sorry, my kid called. My other kid.
Gotcha. Gold allocation lookup. So I guess if you buy this, you have to. If you buy, then you get gold. I don't know if you can actually trade this, like on the open market. I'm not too familiar with.
Maybe that's what we should do. We should start buying.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, you can. It's on PancakeSwap. It's on.
Well, there you go.
Uniswap.
What chain's it on?
I think it's Ethereum. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's Ethereum.
That would have been funny
Guys,
to. I'm sure
But that
there's
would
a.
have, I was gonna
Is
say
what?
that would be kind of fun to put that in as a back support, Bitcoin and gold.
Yeah. What's that other one? Is that one on base? XAU or whatever? What was one that you said that this is the competitor to?
Oh, Pax,
The Paxo or
Pax Gold. Pax Gold, I think, is Ethereum also. That one's been around for a while.
yeah. Well, then maybe we should make one on base. It only gets minted. It only gets minted when we, as we we buy the physical gold. That would be
See if I
fun.
can. That would be fun.
Like every time we get money, we go buy the physical gold, and it's broken down into, I don't know, to
That's
the eighth.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That might be something to look into. XAUT. Yeah. Actually, it's on Solana. That can't be right. I guess it is. Yeah. It's on Solana. It's also on Ethereum.
How is anything that's on Ethereum not on like Base and the other?
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Like it should automatically be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Liquidity, $1.1 billion on Solana.
Nice.
And then on Ethereum's got 9.5 million. Looks like it's mostly on Solana.
Huh.
There's a lot of pools, but the high dollar, like there's $1 billion liquidity on Solana on the Raytheon. Is it Raytheon? Radium. And then there's another one, which is 1.10 billion on a different exchange. I don't know what exchange this is, but it's a Solana.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured Tether. That ain't going anywhere. Type of brand. All right, man.
Is that actually Tether, or is that like somebody that's just using the Tether name?
I mean, I feel like they would get sued, and if it wasn't Tether, let me go back to their homepage and just find out. I mean, it's got a lot of money behind it.
Yeah,
Market cap at 2.89.
So how would we? We would just start. We could just start pulling liquidity and buying gold with it, and bagging it 1-to-1. That'd be
I think
funny.
we have to have a new token made. That's a mint token, mint and burn token.
Yeah.
And yeah, we would issue it by how many gold bars we have.
We should do silver instead of gold.
Yeah, everyone does gold.
Right.
Silver's something new. Yeah. What's the abbreviation for silver?
AG, dumbass.
I like it. Let's do silver.
You're such a fucking toolbox.
That's funny.
All right. Well, sorry, I can't do duck races if anybody's still watching. I'll do it tomorrow. I got to do some office work, so I'll get duck races.
We got 11 people watching live, but no one's in the chat today.
Yeah.
I think KR's on vacation, right?
Yeah, he was in the Grand Canyon. He's looking for aliens
Grand
and giants.
Canyon?
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
No, he's in Grand Cayman.
Oh, that would make much more sense.
Yeah, why would he have fruity drinks in the Grand Canyon?
No, I was trying to figure out. I was like, I saw her in the ocean. Maybe they were just stopping at the Grand Canyon. I swear to baby Jesus, I'm gonna have to go back and look at his post. I swear his post said Grand Canyon. Grand Cayman makes way more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grand
That's his
Cayman
go-to spot.
Yeah, I wonder if he's meeting with the Minister of Money again. So we'll have to ask him about it.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. I'll talk to you next Monday.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate you holding the fort down until I could hop on, and hopefully we both don't have fucking games next Monday.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, we have a big week. Actually, next week is our spring break, so I don't think we have games on Monday. Yeah, this week is, dude, I have to work concession Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday this week.
Oh, geez.
So crazy. But anyway,
I hate doing that. The only good thing is you get a free hot dog out of it.
I get to free whatever I want because I cook all the food. So, all right, man. I appreciate you.
No problem. Talk to you guys later.